Emiliano Buendia made it a good evening for Aston Villa. 95th minute winner. Arsenal, as we know, currently lead you by only 2 points. 5 points lost in 3 games for Arsenal. Villa moved themselves into third as well. Laurie, why did Arsenal lose that game at the end so late on?
Well, we didn't close it out. It's our fault.
Why?
But that being said, though, I think there's been a lot of hullabaloo, which is understandable. I know all you man are gassing yourselves up, but I'm not that devastated as you may have thought I would be, because for number one, I don't think we deserve to lose the game. It's not like we played a stinker. We were in that game. I think a draw would have been a fair result. We played Villa at, let's face it, not a good time for us. They're currently on a really good run of form. Playing them at their place, early kick-off, we got injuries. You know what I mean?
Sorry, so I won't accept injuries.
No, but
that's not
I thought you had the best and
that's
the
because
deepest
of your, that's because of your brother.
Your
brother told me I was not allowed to use injuries as an excuse. All of you
are
witnesses to that. Injuries are not allowed to enter the chat.
It's not an excuse.
Sorry.
I'm giving reasons.
Deepest squad,
injuries are not
best
allowed
quality.
to enter the chat.
I maintain that.
Sorry.
I maintain that. I maintain that.
So we're supposed to
I'm
feel
giving
sorry for
reasons.
Arsenal
I'm not
now
giving
'cause
excuses.
Timber and White are going to have to start.
So what?
So we're supposed to basically feel sorry for your injuries.
I'm not saying you should feel sorry for them. Don't feel sorry for us.
Timber. Oh,
no,
poor you.
They're not coming into the chat. Injuries are not coming into the conversation. That's not a reason.
I think with the best will in the world, right, we can all agree that if our teams, our respective teams, was to lose 3 of their 4 centre-backs, it's going to have an effect on the team.
This is the problem. This is the problem with Arsenal fans. You can't do this now.
Not
at the beginning of the
mean?
season, you go about, you've got the deepest squad in the world. We've got 4 of the best centre-backs ever. We've got the best manager ever. We've got the best striker
Well, to
ever.
be fair, I've never said that.
You can't now come with excuses.
I'm not.
It's not an excuse. It's a reason.
Laurie, I do not want to take this out on you because this is a Robbie problem. Okay, this is a Robbie problem, and it's annoying me because all I wanted to do was see his face today and say to him, "Do not use injuries as an excuse as to what's going on with you." Because I have not had all season many a player. I've had the most injuries across Europe at times. I have not had my first choice front three. And he told me, we can run the tapes back. He told me, argued with me that I was not allowed to use that as an excuse. So I don't care, quite frankly, if you've got 100 injuries and you've got no centre-backs. It's not allowed to be used an excuse in this.
So we've lost 1 game in 18, and you man are hooping and hollering and celebrating.
I had the best weekend I've
I'm like, yo, we're still top of the table.
React.
Yeah. We're just
by
reacting.
2 points.
We were playing half an hour after you.
Sorry?
I didn't even react. We were playing half an hour after you. I knew my destiny.
What I'm seeing at the moment is just crazy. These man is we lost 1 game in our last 18.
This
is a few.
This is what happens, bro.
No, but a few weeks ago, teams were fortunate to have a shot on goal against us, let alone score goals. Now, we have been affected by injuries. There's no doubt about it. I'm not making excuses, just facts. It's not an excuse, it's a reason. We've got injuries to, you know what I mean, Saliba, Gabriel, and now Mosquera. Come on, bro.
Again. It is happening again.
Right?
We've had 3
And
draws
injuries
lately.
do happen.
Draws to
And guess
Sunderland,
what?
Draw to Chelsea, Chelsea, draw to... lost to Villa. So, there is something.
Yeah, the away form is becoming a bit of a concern. I'm not going to lie. We've not won away from home now in the Premier League for 3 games? And we dropped points. We dropped points against Sunderland. We should have held out there, and we didn't. We should have taken points off you guys because you're down to 10 men. And of course, we should have held out against Villa.
It just goes to show what centre-back parents.
But that being said, though,
because
can you guys honestly sit here and tell me that Villa played us off the park, or we were really poor? It was an even game.
I think they were the better team.
Nah, look at the stats of the game. Look at the stats of the game. We had more shots on goal than them, more shots on target than them, right? We had more possession of the ball than them. We were not outplayed. We were not outclassed.
They scored in the last minute.
Yeah, exactly. It was Hincapié, unfortunately, overran the ball. It went out, and you know what happens. Anything can happen in that situation.
I think with this, there's 2 things can be true at the same time. Yeah. So, Arsenal fans, you don't get to, like you say, praise the depth to the nth term in the opening exchanges of the season of why everything's so good. But then in the same ref now criticise the depth. So that's where people are getting
criticising the depth?
No, I'm saying say that's an issue. But at the same time, if you look at title winning teams and teams that are going on, like what you touched on, Matisse, about how good a centre-back pairing is, if you do disrupt it, even with decent players, if you disrupt the normality of what you have, even for other good players, it means something will change. Yeah. What we're not talking about, so that's that bit. What we're not talking about, is some of the attacking players. Because actually, when we're talking about depth, well, Arsenal took off Marino and managed to put on Gyökeres, which should be a monumental upgrade, should be, he's coming to do a madness. Shocking, yeah? Eze, okay, we're letting it all work out in some bits. Then there's some other bits where you go, not good enough. You bring Trossard on, bang, scores. These are options. These are good options. Martinelli comes on. So Madueke, right? So at the same time of a couple of centre-backs, the attack hasn't been good enough. But at the same time, though, what is still true is that's why this notion that Arsenal have ran away with it and it's all over shouldn't really ever have been a thing. No. And when Arteta's saying...
He said it's done. The league's wrapped up.
Yeah, but come on.
You do not get to say come on.
And this is why. Why did you say that?
We were bantering and you know it. We were bantering.
He came up to me and said league's wrapped. It's done.
And this is why, Christian, when I'm saying the thing... Laurie, the best team in the world and all this stuff.
Laurie.
So are we going to take everything we say
Laurie,
banter as serious?
No, but Laurie, there is one thing that you need to remember. You know you can only concede 6 more goals to equal the record. Because you were getting a bit excited earlier in the season about the record. Remember the 15 goals conceded?
Yeah.
So you know how many goals you conceded now, yeah?
I know.
Yeah,
listen,
so
I said.
Laurie will still believe. Laurie and Robbie and the Arsenal fans will still believe they can win the Premier League.
100%.
But here we go. These little moments where you're losing in the last minute, you haven't won 3 away from home. You don't have the history of navigating your way through these moments and still winning the league. So when this happens, there is no back to look back on and go, oh, it's all right, because we lost 4 and then we turned it around and won the league. If this carries on, the mentality will slowly creep away.
Absolutely.
And then you will lose slip
of
this title race.
You said if it carries on. And I'm here to tell you that I don't think it will. I think next week, next week we'll beat Wolves and we'll be nice again.
Here's the thing. The first time I met you, like 4 weeks ago, you said it's already wrapped up. Arsenal avoided.
Come on, I was bantering.
No, you
there wasn't even a smile on your face.
Don't do that, Laurie.
And I got told. I got told on this show definitively it's a different Arsenal this year.
It is. Oh yeah, that is true.
These are the moments. This is the moments. It's happened with Aston Villa before. Aston Villa were the ones who helped us win the league again. We were 7 points behind 3 weeks ago. Now we're 2 points behind.
Did you beat Villa at their place?
No. But we are getting better. You peaked early. You peaked.
I'd be worried.
You peaked right at the beginning of the season. We're not even playing that well. We're actually
not playing that well. Every team goes through little phases. This is our little phase to go through. You know what I'm saying?
Wrong time. January's coming up, boy. January.
When we win I do think what we're searching for as fans of the title race, we all do it. We're searching for this thing means this now, and that thing means that. Really, as much as he annoys me, old Lego head, he's right. When he says,
we call him Lego.
Yeah. When Arteta says, when he says, oh, we've played all of these teams in the 10 games or whatever. If you thought we was going to be 10 points clear by now, you're living in cuckoo land, mate. We had to go to St James's, so they've got a lot of tough games out the way, and they're still top. So they have every reason to think that they can go on from this. Players coming back, stabilise. They're going to drop more points. City ain't going to go unbeaten and win a madness or do a madness. Villa, we tried to put pressure on Matisse to be like, are you the third guys? Are you? No. At the moment, they're just there being a bit of pest.
But you know what's funny about you know what's funny?
Let it all play out.
No, but you know what's funny about City fans, Alex? You know what's funny about City fans, right? Their benchmark of us imploding is that we didn't beat Villa at their place. Did you beat Villa?
No, that's not.
Did
you?
Benchmark. 9 out of the last.
They've won 6 leagues in the last 8 years.
No, but Alex, that's immaterial.
No, it's not.
The point I'm making is that Kim, and with respect to him, he's on that train. Oh, you guys couldn't beat Villa. That means that you're starting to implode.
Bro, we didn't beat Villa.
You didn't beat Villa.
I don't look at individual. I don't look at individual results.
Your thing is that it's Arsenal.
I don't care about you beating Villa. I don't care about you drawing Sunderland. What I care about is you being ahead and us chomp, slowly crawling back up the table, which we have done for the last 3 out of 4 years. And you've come second. You've come second every time from being in a favourable position.
Okay, since you want
from objectively being the better team in the league. I would say every time you finish second, I would say you were arguably a better team than us. But every time something has happened, you can call it whatever you want to call it. You can call it cracking under the pressure. You can call it Arteta getting too emotional. You can call it not having strength. You can call it injuries. You can call it whatever. But it has happened. every single time.
You done now?
So now I'm looking back. So now I'm looking back. I'm looking back at facts. I'm looking back at facts and history, and I'm thinking, is it happening again?
They've had slip-ups.
Okay, so all right. So you know what? Let him have that. Yeah. So since you want to talk revisionist talk, since you want to talk about history, since you want to talk about Arsenal finishing 3 times runners-up, I will say to you, respectfully, Kim, go back in history and look at the last time that Arsenal finished runners-up 3 years on the trot. What happened in that 4th year?
No, but I'm talking.
Facts.
But yeah,
right.
But you can't talk
We
about
won.
a different team
You've done
with
this
different
again?
players and a different
So
manager.
if history
You
repeats
can't talk
itself,
4 years.
What?
back,
That's not
So-
the reason why you go.
Hold on a second.
No,
Wait. This ain't your first rodeo doing the runners-up 3 in a
but
row.
if we're talking about history and
When did you
history
do that?
repeating
No,
itself,
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. When did you do
year
that?
4,
Hey,
they won
Laurie.
the title.
I'm talking about,
Laurie.
recent
Nobody
said
history
we
with
did
the
it.
same
Laurie.
players and the same manager.
Laurie, what year was that when you did that?
No, but
Laurie.
in all seriousness, I have no.
Blood
After what happened on Saturday, Matisse, and I'm being honest now, I did not come away from that game thinking, oh gosh, it's all
A
falling
lot of your
apart.
fans have.
You can't win all the
no,
games.
but you're
can't
supposed
win all the games.
the
Especially
American,
against the really good
the
teams.
Americans
bro.
have a term. You're supposed to say that. I don't, you know what I mean? I have no problem with you thinking or saying that.
Tyler Ray's carry on.
But I'm saying from my perspective as an Arsenal fan, what I've seen from us this season, I'm not unduly perturbed by that result. That was always going to be a difficult game.
I actually agree with you.
Yeah.
But because you've already said, and don't run it off as banter, because it's when I see you in the face and you're going, it's done. That's not banter. You're not smiling, you're not gritting teeth.
Man,
You're
try
not
to
doing
do
nothing.
banter.
Yeah, don't try that one. Oh,
But you know it was
Richard Keys,
banter.
it was
You
just
do. You know me.
banter.
You know me
No,
well.
it wasn't, bro.
You know me.
You was on it.
But having said that, Alex, Matisse, Kim, Abby, my boy Flex here, you could clip this. I'm maintaining
And I
my
respect
confidence.
you because yes, you should be.
I've seen nothing
You
to
shouldn't
suggest.
lose hope that you're going to win a title.
No.
because that
And you
happens.
should
I'm telling you to do
We
that.
Everyone
we
loses
lost
against
we
Villa.
lost a very
I lost
competitive game. We went life and death right to the last kick against a good team in Villa when we were under strength. Let's be honest. Let's not, you know what I mean? We were under strength. No one can deny that. So I'm thinking, you know what? Okay, it's not like we got played off the park. It's not like we got hammered. It's not like the players' heads dropped or we bottled it or any of them other adjectives that people like. We lost a closely fought, hard, competitive game. We go again next week.
Won it
We'll
like
play
Newcastle,
Wolves.
you won it last
You
week,
lost
didn't you?
Exactly.
You lost a good game against
Yeah.
a good team, but you are coming up to the crunch period. I think we are getting better,
This is
and you
where
are
the
only
metal
2
is
points.
You are
ahead.
getting better.
And you are only 2 points
But it
ahead,
won't
and
be
we've
enough.
still got to play you at the 80.
Right now, if they
Looking
win all
forward to
their
it.
games, they've won the league.
And same for us.
No,
and same for
no,
us.
Yeah,
not
true.
true.
And
They
same
play-
for
they're
us.
playing
We're
them
2
at
points
Etihad.
ahead.
Playing them.
Yeah, but they're playing them. So if they
No,
win
but
all their
so-
games and they beat City, they'd win, innit?
Basically,
Alex.
whoever wins that game at the Etihad wins the league,
The
basically.
agenda's
But you know what?
Yeah,
It's still so early.
the agendas are crazy,
What
innit?
am I hearing?
No,
For
but
you
it's
to
in
say
their-
something
it's in their
like that.
house.
I mean, they're definitely
What I
gonna win
meant
it.
to
Hey,
say
Flex,
was,
you know we're in December.
what,
That's what I mean.
December.
Laurie, what I meant to say was, it's in
We've
your
got
hands, but it's now in their hands as well.
Cool.
That's
in
what I
both
meant.
their
That's what I meant
hands.
to say.
Bring
and
it,
it,
but
and it
2 weeks
wasn't
ago,
2
it
weeks
wasn't.
ago.
It wasn't. In 2 weeks ago, you weren't even
you
in the
go.
conversation.
They were
I
9
couldn't
points
count
No, but
it.
clear,
that,
bro.
but you know what?
Three
Well
weeks
done
ago,
to you
we
lot.
weren't in it.
Well
They're 3
done.
points
Hey,
behind.
we've even
It's
gained
not.
a
It's
point
what
on
you
Arsenal
want
this
to see.
week.
It's what we want to see.
We heard the
that.
same talk from Chelsea when they drew it. Oh,
All
watch.
right.